Hey guys, and welcome back. I'm Panda Bennett, and today we're going to do a quick tour of my tarot space and go over how I store my tarot cards. So some time ago, you guys asked me to share this, and it's taken me forever. Why did this video take me so long to do? I guess we'll never know. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, like, have you ever had either so many things to do that you just get anxiety and get overwhelmed and take a nap instead, or you're like cleaning and then pretty soon you're just like hanging out with all of the cool things that you found instead of actually accomplishing anything? No, just me. Okay. Well, anyways, and then one of the actual legit reasons that this video took so long was because I moved spaces. I mean, you guys have seen me film upstairs with the plants, you've seen me film downstairs in the bedroom, you've seen me film over in the other corner, and now we're here, and it's really dark over here actually. So we're in the far corner of the basement, and it's just, unless I catch it like at the exact right time, there's not enough natural light. It's very dark in here. And I have like one little small ring light that you guys will see here in the tour. Anyways, like last week, I got really lucky. I was scrolling on Amazon and I got offered some limited time one-use deal on a box light, which is now down here. So that's why we're lit up like Vegas. But originally it was like $59.99 and it was on sale for this 2-hour sale or one use, whatever it was, for $20. So I ordered it. It works amazing. And yeah, now, even though it's the middle of winter in South Dakota where the sun doesn't come up, I can still film. So yeah, so let there be softbox light, and let's jump into this tour because I'm really excited to share my space with you guys. Okay, so this is my space. Welcome to my basement. This is my tarot desk, filming space, my get a free moment to myself, have a cup of tea. This is just my space, this is my area. The prints on the right are from the Witches of Legend Oracle by Annabelle Lewis. And I absolutely love this one, where she has the constellations in her hair. This one is from my good friend Brina. I've got catching my boob light there. I need a different light fixture, but it's absolutely gorgeous. She also created this amazing panda mask. Look at it. And it plays a lullaby when you pinch his ear. But she gave this to us. It's out of song paper. But she gave this to us when we had our last baby. These prints are from Colored Afro Art from Nydia, the creator of the Afro Avatar Tarot. And if you haven't checked out her artwork, you have to. She's so talented. The B one actually goes upstairs. If you can tell, it's kind of too bright for the aesthetic down here. But I didn't want to for the sake of filming, have an empty frame, because I actually have another picture, another one from her on the way. Don't tell my husband. On my desk, I have this amazing floral sign. I love it. That I got from Sparkle Divine Creations. I have some element altar tokens, crystal towers. Obsidian is my jam. This also came from my friend Brina. It says, when the rest are frazzled, I'll keep you sane. I'm your last nerve. Bertrude's the name. You have many others, but I'm your last one. Protect me with love and you won't come undone. So I just keep that on there. This box is absolutely beautiful. These are Elder Futhark runes. This is my card holder. As you can tell, I've had it forever. It's all scratched and faded. But this is my daily card pulls for the day. And then since I just kind of sit here to get ready, so either in the mornings or the evenings, I leave these decks out so I can do my affirmations. This box I absolutely love. I think I got it for $5 from Michael's. I also travel with this box because it holds standard tarot decks really well, and then it has 2 slots for larger decks. Like my Living Tarot is more of like an oracle size. And it fits just fine. But, oh, these are my business cards. But, yeah, I absolutely love this box. I think maybe there's a pendulum in here. Yeah, my pendulum, some matches. And when I travel, like for reading events, I never know how much space I'm gonna have. So I like having this so that I know that everything's all together, and it just makes it simpler. So down here, I just have this little burn tray for my candle, a smoke wand, dried rose and crystal, a coin from my last abundance ritual. I sometimes get ready out here, so here's like the from the Fat and the Moon, my lip and cheek stain, my Harry Potter mirror. I actually have this tattooed on the back of my neck. This is the Samhain deck of the Bastard. As you can tell, it gets a lot of use. Very well loved. This super cute bag has like the evil eye, and then it says your magic on the back. Let's see if I can open this with one hand. My oldest got this for me. So at school, if they get so many points like for good behavior, they can pick something out, like stickers or a toy or these kind of things. And he got enough points and he got this for me because he knew that I would like it. And so that holds one of my main tarot decks. This deck here, I just got this in actually. This is the Tarot of Enchanted Dreams. I've been looking. It comes in a big tin, and that's why I haven't put it away yet. But yeah, I've been looking for this deck, like this specific, looking for this specific version of this that has the borders. I don't know if I'll be able to get in here with one hand. But yeah. I don't know why. This is like probably the only deck that I'm like, I want the version that has the borders, not the borderless. So I've been chasing this deck down. And I don't remember the little boutique that I finally, it was like a little tarot boutique. Maybe that's what it was called. I'm not sure. That I finally found it. But yeah, so I haven't really got a chance to jump into that yet. So that's why it is on my desk. This one-handed stuff is actually kind of hard. Okay, so this huge red candle that stays here is my Lupercalia candle. My phone. Okay, so over here to deck storage. I store my decks in these oversized 5-drawer dressers. So on top, here's my Stromaculum deck. This is my casting board. So like I have all my different runes. These are witches runes, animal runes, my Ohm staves. I don't know if I've ever shown you guys these. What's really magical about these is that each one of these is cut on the correct and corresponding tree or wood type. So they all match their letters, which is so cool. But yeah, I just have different rune sets back here, dice sets, charms for casting divination. This also goes with me. So everything right here and the box from Michael's, all this goes with me when I travel for reading events. I have a larger skull. His name is Bob. He's over on the altar. You guys see him during deck walkthroughs. My husband got him for me. And I really wanted to take Bob with me, but again, you never know how much space you're gonna have at reading events. So I got this little tiny guy that rides along when we travel. This jar for tips that says support your local coven. I thought that was funny. This is a 15-minute sand timer that I use for my readings, just to help keep me on track and let me know kind of where we're at for time, especially for reading events. Like the last time I had a bunch of people waiting in line. So it's good to help you stay on track. This bag, when I do readings, so at the end of the reading, I really want to be able to give something to people that like they can hold and keep. So I'm always like, okay, stick your hand in here. And they get to pick a card. And it says something on both sides. And so then they just, whatever card they pick, they get to keep and take home with them. And then I just get to leave everybody with something. I like that. I just took an entire deck. I can't remember. It's not a Gabby Bernstein deck. I think it's Louise May, maybe. And I just took the whole deck. I really liked it, and I dumped the entire box in there, and then I just let people pick from that. Over here, we have the Justice card, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. These blue candles are my absolute favorite. I'm really kind of sensitive to smells, so when I find something that I like and can tolerate without getting a migraine, I buy a bunch of them, so you'll see them a lot. This is a custom reading tray, again from Sparkle Divine Creations from Havana. It's gorgeous. This is my rope dart. It's not one of the ones that you would light on fire. This is a silk dart that you use for practicing, so then I don't need a fire safety. Like my husband doesn't have to be present for me to like try new combinations or just practice. But yeah, so that's what that is. This is actually an acrylic eyeshadow palette holder from Amazon. And these are really great for holding decks because these middle slots here can come out, so you can adjust if you have like a really tall deck, or like for me, I have a bunch of these smaller decks that I like to end readings with, or like close out my readings, and I have a bunch of them, and so these work nicely to hold those decks. And then also like my Lenormand decks that are smaller. Whoops. But if you had a deck that was thicker or just a bigger deck overall, you could pull one of these out to make room for it. So these are really nice. You can just get these off Amazon. They are a nice way to store your tarot decks. So each of these dressers have a sticker on them. This is the 9 3/4 platform from Harry Potter. This one is a really beautiful bumblebee. Again, my 11-year-old brought these home for me. And these just help. These are for other people, actually. But this way I can be like, oh, it's in the Harry Potter dresser, 3rd drawer down, 2nd row to the back, like when we're looking for decks, or because I know what they are and where to find them, but it's mostly for other people. So this is how I store my tarot decks. These dividers I just got online. And I got this original idea from Moonlight Guidance on YouTube. I love watching her readings. But she had a desk that had drawers on both sides that she did like a similar thing like this. And so I couldn't find a desk like that. So that's what brought me to the dressers. Again, everything you see is come from trial and error and things that didn't work or that I grew out of or weren't convenient. So I started, like, originally I would keep my tarot cards in the boxes, but then I felt like I wasn't using them, or like I just don't like keeping them in the boxes. I just feel, first of all, the boxes take up a lot of space. Second of all, I just feel like there's like a stagnant energy when I keep them boxed up because they don't get used. So this way I can see all of my decks. I know what's here. As I'm doing a reading, I can just run my hand over all of them and just the energy of that deck be like, oh, this is the one that I need for this reading. That kind of thing. So I just really like this. And so this is how I've been storing my decks. I do have some deck overflow in the altar drawers behind me. I know that people have asked to see my altar, and I just haven't gotten brave enough yet, and it's never cleaned up. Like I said, I made a post about how things don't have to be Instagram aesthetic as long as they're workable, that kind of thing. I need to take my own advice because I've been avoiding it, but it does need to be cleaned up a bit before I show it. The bookshelf is just family books, kids' books. The farther you go down, the younger in age they are so that the little kids can get to them. The divider, which I hope that the second one will be here soon. Again, we know that the post office is working hard, so it's not a big deal. So this is my tablecloth. I take this with me for reading events. It has these amazing evil eye beads all over it. But I take this with me when I travel for readings. Of course, with 2020, that hasn't been happening as much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour. I really appreciate you guys joining me. I would love to hear how you guys store your tarot cards. And if you have any questions for me, just leave me a comment down below. All right, bye guys.